It is always a feeling of fulfillment when you have a dream and the universe paves way for the dream to be actualized. And that is the story of Miss Ethel Komlaga, an OMLA Fellow from Ghana. Growing up, she had always dreamt of the chance to one day work with an international development body. So she had always been on the lookout for opportunities to develop herself to fit for purpose. She was so excited when OMLA selected her to be part of the first cohort. More so, as the only applicant selected from Ghana gave her so much joy. The training and experiences received from OMLA broadened her horizon. She built healthy relationships that expanded her knowledge bond and mindset. She leveraged on technology to expand her view of the world. And it began her Fellows Challenge on a good note, having done all background works, and gained a lot of support from the authorities in charge of the community she had chosen. See excerpts from the launch.
Now, students of the SDA Teacher Training College in Koforidua in the Eastern Region have been taken through entrepreneurship training. The training spearheaded by the Executive Director of the Enterprise Bureau, who is also a fellow of the 1 Million Leaders Africa, is to promote skills development in the youth while in tertiary school. We have more on this report.
The 1 Million Leaders Africa is an idea which is aimed at grooming sustainable leaders as well as empowering African youth in order to solve societal problems. As part of events to create awareness about the initiative, the Executive Director of Enterprise Bureau, Ethel Komlaga, took the students through basic knowledge on skills development without relying on government payroll for survival. She explains further the engagement with the students.
By 2030, we want to raise 1 million Nelson Mandelas in Africa. Why do we mention Nelson Mandela? He's somebody who has the integrity. He's somebody who was accountable for whatever he wanted to see in Africa. He's somebody who was very modest and who brought about a lot of sustainability measures for the Africa that we need. And this is what we want to imbibe in the African youth. I have chosen SDA College of Education is because I feel like this school commands a greater population in terms of students, 1,005 students. If we bring the idea here and we incite the entrepreneurship spirit in them, by the time we are through with the OMLA project, we would have achieved half of the objective only in this school.
Some of the beneficiaries have been sharing their experience and expectations from the initiative.
So go to the society and transform the society and also give hope to those of them who are hopeless in the society, and also be an entrepreneur-oriented people who are always, desire for better improvement in the society.
This is basically a platform which has come to create the awareness. Formerly, we weren't aware of such initiatives, but now that we've been given this opportunity, I think it's an eye-opener and we'll take a step from here.
The SDA Training College is the first institution to benefit from the initiative in Ghana since its establishment.
The STARS training followed for a couple of months, and there came the community project implementation phase. 2 of the STARS projects were approved, one on entrepreneurship education and skills training in 5 first cycle schools, and the other was a campaign against domestic violence and child abuse in the Manso Akroso municipality of the Eastern Region of Ghana. The project goal was to reduce the issue of youth unemployment by building successful young entrepreneurs through first cycle schools, through entrepreneurship skills training, and helping the students patent their innovations by the time of leaving school. The products made from the entrepreneurship education were body pomade, body powder, washing powder, liquid soap, and shower gel. For sustainability, the school authorities yielded to the plan of including the skills training in their extracurricular activities, seeking support from enterprise support organizations. The objectives of the DV project was to provide community-based advocates such as teachers church workers, health workers, peer educators, and students with skills, knowledge, and resources which would enable them to advocate against violence in all forms. Impacts. The vision of OMLA is planted and fully established in Ghana and has impacted a total of about 1,005 people directly and indirectly. About 500 people had benefited directly from the entrepreneurship education and training, and well over 4 communities were reached with a campaign against domestic violence and child abuse. Challenges. Annie couldn't take time to study the semester program run by the school community. She had chosen to schedule her activities accordingly. So stars were going in and out of campus, which disrupted some of her OMLA activities. And as it is with working with humans, different personalities, capabilities, and unclear role allocations and role plays were also some of the issues. And then not enough motivation, both internal and external, to complete tasks, especially as the economic downturn kept putting pressure on all aspects of life. Annie was, however, disappointed the STARS project proposal on the provision of water resource was not selected. But she is of full hope that the ones who will take up the mantle after her from Ghana will do better to give more hope to the communities they represent. OMLA is on a mission to raise 1 million African leaders by 2030, and Annie is all set to add more weight to the vision. Thank you.